Once upon a time, there was a little girl who lived in a village near the forest with her mother. Her grandmother gave her a very nice Red Riding Cloak. That is why everyone in the village called her Little Red Riding Hood. One day, Little Red Riding Hood, Little Red Riding Hood, where are you?
Did you call me, Mommy?
Yes, darling. Your grandmother is very sick. I want you to go to her house and take her this little basket with her favorite almond butter chocolate fudge cookies.
Yes, Mommy.
But don't stop in the forest and don't talk to strangers. Do as I say and get soon to your granny's house.
Yes, Mommy. Me on my way to see Granny.
And Little Red Riding Hood went through the forest with the little basket for her grandmother who lived in a nearby village. Along the way, she saw many beautiful flowers in the forest.
Oh, what beautiful flowers. They smell so delicious. I will take some to my Granny.
She left the basket on the ground to pick up some flowers when suddenly...
Good morning, Little Red Riding Hood.
Good morning, Mr. Wolf.
Where are you going so early before dawn?
Me going to Granny's house to take her this little basket with delicious cookies. Yum.
Almond butter, chocolate fudge cookies? And does your grandmother live far from here, Little Red Riding Hood?
Oh no, Mr. Wolf. She lives just across the forest in the first little house in the village. The one with the yellow door.
Oh, okay. Goodbye, Little Red Riding Hood. I hope she gets better. And look, do you see that road?
Yes, me see the road.
Just follow that road, and you will get soon to your grandmother's house.
Oh, yes, I will. Thank you.
Goodbye.
Little Red Riding Hood kept looking for flowers, not following her mother's advice who told her not to stop in the forest and to get soon to her grandmother's house. Meanwhile, the wolf knocked Little Red Riding Hood's grandmother's house.
Who's there? It's me, Granny, Little Red Riding Hood, and I brought you a basket of delicious almond butter chocolate fudge cookies. Come in, my little granddaughter. Push the door.
As soon as the wolf entered, he gobbled up Little Red Riding Hood's granny. And then he put on a nightgown, jumped into bed, and waited for the little girl. A few minutes later, Little Red Riding Hood arrives at her grandmother's house. She knocked at the door.
Who's there?
Granny, it's me, your granddaughter, Little Red Riding Hood. I came to bring you a little basket with a nice surprise.
Come in, my little daughter. Push the door.
Little Red Riding Hood entered the little house. She went straight to her grandmother's room. And in the bed, there was the wolf, dressed with her grandmother's clothes.
Come in, my little girl. Rest for a while. I hope you brought me cookies.
Little Red Riding Hood sat in a chair and looked at her grandmother.
Oh, Granny, what big arms you have.
The better to hug you, darling.
Oh, Granny, what big legs you have.
They're to run faster, sweetie.
Oh, Granny, what big ears you have.
The better to hear you, honey.
Oh, Granny, what big eyes you have.
The better to see you, Little Red Riding Hood.
Oh, Granny, and why do you have those big teeth and that big mouth?
The better to eat you.
As the wolf grabbed Little Red Riding Hood, she began to yell for help.
Help me! Help me!
two woodcutters nearby heard Little Red Riding Hood's frantic call for help.
Oh my, sounds like a little girl is yelling for help.
Help me. Help.
I think it's coming from that house with the yellow door.
You're not Granny. You're Mr. Wolf.
Well, I don't like magic, but I've been known to make bad guys disappear.
Good, let's go rescue her.
The woodcutters hurried in and rescued Little Red Riding Hood from the hungry wolf.
Stay here with my friend, little girl.
You think Mr. Wolf ate my Granny?
Oh no, I'll take care of the wolf.
The woodswoman punched the wolf in the belly, causing him to split up the grandmothers in one piece.
Oh my, that was so scary.
Seems like your granny is safe, little girl. We'll take the wolf with us to make sure he'll never bother you good folks again.
Okay. Thank you, good woodswoman. And thank you, good woodsman.
Bye-bye. Have a great rest of the day.
Have a good day now. Keep safe.
I hope this will be a lesson for you, Little Red Riding Hood. You must listen to your mother.
Okay, Granny. Me will always listen to Mommy.
And finally, after an eventful day, Little Red Riding Hood hands the basket of delicious cookies to her granny as they peacefully...
Disobeying
Whoa.
one's parents is not wise. Little Red Riding Hood, my dear, dear granddaughter. You must understand that your mommy loves you very much. My heart aches, Little Red Riding Hood. It aches, but I know you will obey your mother from now on. Because, well, you're a good little girl who didn't know any better. But now you know. And knowing is half the battle. I love you. I love you, my little angel.
The end. That was so beautiful.
So deep.
You're all right, Batman. You're all right.
Great job, everyone. And thank you, friends, for joining us today. This is Peter. See you next time. Hey friends, hope you enjoyed the play. If you want to watch the full episode where I help Mr. Smith deal with first show jitters, and where Batman learns to overcome disappointment in the role assigned to him for the play, just click the thumbnail on your screen. I promise you'll find it fun.
Grandmothers are hard to play. My grandmother was a tough cookie.
Cookies.
I'm sure you can play the grandmother with conviction.
Me? Grandmother? But
Now listen here, Batman. I understand you're disappointed, but sometimes we can't always get what we want. But we can learn to appreciate what we get. Truth be told, grandparents are sources of wisdom. Heck, being a grandma's as close as we ever get to perfection. My nana is the ultimate warm sticky bun with plump raisins and nuts.
interesting.
If you're gonna be the best actor, you stick with it. You don't just be dibba-dabbing. You make up your mind and be the best grandmother.
Very well, Mr. T. I'll accept that challenge. I'll immerse myself into the role and become the best grandmother to ever set foot on stage. Mark my words, you'll never see a performance with more skill and gravitas. I'll make all grandmothers proud. For without the grandmother, there is no mother nor Little Red Riding Hood. Where's my wig? Let's do this.
That's the spirit.